case, welcome back. Episode 133.
Hey now.
133 of the What's Happening podcast. Good to see you.
Great to be here.
Figuratively, because we can't. It's been a wild week.
Has it, yeah?
No.
Lots of wild stuff happening?
No, my phone's getting progressively worse. Ever since I jumped in the pool with it.
You're impossible to reach.
It's horrible because, so last day of my holiday that I was on, jumped in the pool with my phone in my shorts pocket.
That's classic.
And only realised when I'd not swam, but walked the full length of the pool.
That's how it happens, because only a guy drunk enough not to jump in the pool in his clothes.
No, I was sober. It was swimming trunks, but they had shorts on.
And you had your phone in?
I'd walked to the shop, come back.
That's inexcusable.
And it was roasting. So I was like, right, I'm going to jump in the pool. Took my top off, took my shoes off, jumped in, walked like the full length.
This whole time I've been giving you the benefit of the doubt because I assumed you were just trash.
No. I only realised it was there when I went to adjust my shorts under the water and went, oh no. So took it out and it was, wrapped it up in a towel, but it was working fine.
You
got to
didn't
the
do the
airport.
big thing of rice?
No, I just wrapped it in a towel and just left it. Got to the airport, it was working fine. Sat down in like a little bar in the airport waiting for the flight and it just turns off.
Oh, isn't that so disheartening?
Horrible.
Yeah.
One of the worst feelings.
I jumped in a water fountain downtown Vancouver once, but just waiting for the night bus, which would always take you right all the way home. Yeah. It would just turn into like a karaoke bus because everyone on it's trash. My buddies are like, oh, let's jump in the fountain. And just not a second thought. It's like the winter in Vancouver. Oh. And yeah, we're just freezing and all our phones are broken. And this is nothing like Friends. This is fucking brutal.
When you Friends lies about a lot of shit.
Yeah, none of us had an umbrella.
No, you think of some of the storylines.
It was a bit like Matthew Perry at the end there.
Oh. But like, when you think of some of the storylines in Friends, like
so relatable.
They do the most unforgivable shit to each other, and then the next week they're back in the fucking Central Park.
When Chandler, remember when Chandler falls in love with Joey's girlfriend, and he never had the balls to ask her out?
Yeah.
And then he just fucks her behind Joey's back.
And
I'm like, isn't that a friendship? Just ruin her.
Or when Rachel and Joey get together when she's got a kid with Ross.
Yeah. What kind of white trash? This should be filmed in Kansas.
Honestly, that's not a New York City fucking storyline. That's not. I remember years ago in Liverpool, they tried to open. Well, they did open it. They didn't try. They did open it. Are you looking at Mad Friends storylines there, Ben?
Yeah. So I've got when Rachel kissed Joey.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I never considered that.
Apparently, Chandler's father was said to be a drag queen.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was Chandler's father where they just hired Tina Turner to play him. How funny is that?
Also, what was the other weird one actually?
All the fat jokes about Monica.
Yeah, that's a bit of good old fun.
But it's funny because if it was It's Always Sunny, fat jokes would not even hit the radar. But because
it's sort of episode.
It's like a this type of show.
She wasn't even fat, was she?
No, but when she was younger, her character was really fat. And that's the ongoing joke.
Imagine struggling with losing weight for years and you finally overcome it and then everyone's like, yeah, but you were fucking horrible.
Yeah, to be honest, I was thinking of stopping hanging around with you. The sight of it is just becoming sad.
We can still see that saggy skin.
Yeah, and for some reason, if you notice when fat people, when someone's really, really fat and then they lose loads of weight, the hands are still a little bit fat.
Well, yeah, there's no losing all of it.
It's even they could be in great shape, but just by the hands you can go, you were fat once.
Friends would do it in the funniest hacky fat jokes though. They'd find these old pants and be like, "Oh, Ross, you were big back then," and they'd be like, "They were Monica's."
Or what was the other one, lad? Even Chandler getting with Monica.
That was sort of that felt like what might happen,
Nah, I don't know. I haven't got a sister, but if I had a sister
and your friends started shagging,
and my best mate I've been best mates with since school, was like, by the way, lad, look, I'm really sorry. I hope you don't mind. I've been. Your kid. I'd be like, man, what the fuck? Don't ever speak to me again.
But, in the terms of friends, it was always super weird because Monica and Ross are in the same friend circle. So they're constantly talking about, people they're fucking and,
it's
bringing dates around and shit.
Sitcoms are mad. How I Met Your Mother was another one where it was
oh, dude.
Ted was in love with Robin forever. She then splits up with Ted, gets with his best mate. Then they split up, and then she gets back with Ted. I was like, well, Ted's a cook then. That's what's gone on. He's loved this woman forever.
It's
His
part
best
of your
mate's
story.
his best mate's been shagging her for years. And she fucks him off and goes, come on then, Ted, you can jump back in. And he's like, yeah, sweet. He
Dude.
made up.
Barney Stinson is like the last line where misogyny was like funny in the mainstream.
He was the last one.
Because it's only because he's gay in real life, I think even he got away with it.
Yeah, see, I remember being like 13 and finding out Neil Patrick Harris was gay, and I was like, shit.
Why?
Because, like, bear in mind, like, no, because when I was like 13, I was like, Barney Stinson, cool guy, always wears a suit.
Yeah.
That's what you'd aspire to be.
I was very
And then I
taken
found out
in.
that he was gay, and I was like, shit, am I? I was like, oh no.
I was very taken in by the suit thing. Because I must have been like 18, 19, and I was like, that's how a guy should look.
Yeah.
Have you ever wore a suit on stage?
No. What? No, I've dressed like with a nice blazer and a button up and shit like that, but never full suit. I always thought full suit is like a type of comedian, you know?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
you're about to hear about the grocery store.
Yeah, on a cruise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what? Like, I'd happily do one of those cruise ship jobs,
dude.
you know?
But it was like if you bombed and then you're just living.
Yeah, but
with
it
all
doesn't
these
matter because
people
they
that's
pay
like-
fat.
Yeah.
You're away for like 2 months, maybe a month, on stupid money. You don't get taxed because you're in international water. I'll do fucking family-friendly comedy shows. Pay up.
They pay you to take a cruise essentially. But
Yeah.
I always thought the guys who were like, you know, when you get into comedy and even at the open mic, they're telling you not to wear shorts on stage. Was that ever a thing in Liverpool?
I had someone, we all know him.
That pause.
Edit
That
this out.
ominous pause.
Edit this out, but
Right. Oh yeah, I gotta protect that name.
just so we're on the same page. You can't know what it is, but we know, so it's fine. He come over to me once and he was like I'd never dressed nice on stage. I'd never go on in like this is probably like, these are trackies, but they're not like tracky. But I always tried to wear jeans on stage, not even smart jeans, just jeans.
Mm.
And he was like, you need to start dressing down a bit. I went, what do you mean? I've got
Dressing
jeans.
down.
And I've got jeans and a polo on. He was like, for people to find you funny, you've got to think you're a scumbag. I was like, no. I was like, I'm not having you project that onto me. I'm not doing that. He's there with like food in his beard. He's like, you need to start looking a little bit rough around the edges on stage. I was like, I look like a lesbian, lad. I was like, I had someone today on the train. Today.
Ask if you were
Calling
a
you a
lesbian.
lesbian?
No. I probably there was too big of a jump there. I see where you're coming from. That's not what I meant.
I was going to say. I think that's happening all the time.
No, so I went to the toilet on the train. I was coming back. This is on the train here. And some girl goes, I'm really sorry to bother you. I don't want to just assume. But have you got a Coke number? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like for in Manchester? I was like, no, is that what I'm giving off? Because I remember when I hadn't been doing comedy that long, and I was at an open mic, and someone come over and was like, Danny, are you selling Coke, or do you know someone in here who is? I was like, no. I was like, why would you assume that? And they were like, oh, I don't know, I just always thought you did.
To be totally fair, if I ever needed Coke in Liverpool, you would have been one of the first calls I'd make.
See, I don't know why. I don't know where this comes from.
Yeah. It's just, I don't even know. I don't even know you as a big Coke guy, but I just would assume that you would know.
You'd be right. You could know. It was just like on the train, though.
That's weird.
I had a joint behind me here, so I'm the last guy on that train who's even thinking about cocaine. If I've got a
Yeah,
joint
but if
behind
you got
me,
jump behind you, you've got to deal it.
I feel like if I ever got that, it would be for...
yeah, actually, that's a good point.
If I ever got that reaction, it would be for weed. Like
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, or like
child
Asian
porn.
women in battles.
Hey, do you know a good coach album?
It's like, do you know where I can find any child porn?
You know where you get the ones that...
You just got hard drives in your back. Have that one. I've used it.
First one's on the house. Here's my number. Take that. Here's a little sample.
What a wild way to make a living.
Macaulay Culkin, lovely kid. It's classic.
Apparently he didn't get molested. Wasn't he the...
Yeah.
His whole story was, I hung out with MJ all the time. Remained unmolested.
See, it's whether or not you think Michael Jackson was a paedophile.
What's your take on it?
I'm an agnostic. I'm happy to not know.
Yeah.
But I remember when Do you remember a few years ago when that Leaving Neverland documentary came out, and it was like the two fellas who really like went hard in the paint with the court cases,
graphically into their
yeah.
molestation.
So I was watching that with a couple of my mates. It just come out. We gathered at my mates. Yeah, like a little flat at the time.
Got stoned for it.
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, we did. We were like, right, we'll all bring some weed for the Michael Jackson paedophile documentary.
No matter what the subject of a thing is, they're like, well, we've got to get stoned.
Yeah, we've got to at least have a joint. And then halfway through, I'd been thinking this as well for like a little while watching it. And halfway through, one of the lads just went, hey, does anyone else reckon these are chatting shit? Like, the stories they were saying. Do you know when someone like... You know when someone's lying to you because they go into like too much detail over like daft shit, and it's like, I know you're making this up. Like, why are you doing this? It felt like that.
Yeah, I don't remember like thinking that, and it wasn't until like people started saying afterwards that I'm like, I don't know. I guess it was a generic story. Nothing was like particularly Michael Jackson about it, but he also, if you look at him, like there's pictures of him, like you don't think this guy.
There is a lot of pictures of him on the screen with kids there, though.
Well, he's admitted to sleeping in bed with kids, isn't he?
Yeah, which is like...
So is that not open and shut case? I mean,
like
that not fucked him,
that's like
but...
the edging of child molestation.
Yeah, that's like...
Yeah.
That's what Gandhi
Rolling
did.
over and you've done it.
Yes.
Like,
By the way,
you got like a pillow barrier in between.
You do that thing you sometimes do to your pillow when you're like half asleep, you know, and you like snuggle up to it. You grab the wrong bit of the bed there and you've got a case on your hands.
I always sleep naked and rock hard.
You think what you're grabbing onto is your pillow, but it's a supple boy.
You know, isn't it crazy that he married like Elvis's daughter? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she married him and like I think Nicolas Cage.
Two
like,
vastly different men there.
Yeah, just very bizarre. And I'm like, how is he married? It's like Freddie Mercury getting married. You're like, who are we fooling here? Like, what is?
Yeah, Elton John done it as well, didn't he? I think that's more common.
What do you mean?
Than what it were, you know, fellas.
Yeah, I guess back when in the 80s in the UK was so homophobic that it's... Well, that's nothing to do with MJ, but you might get a fake marriage just to cover your ass.
I remember speaking to a homosexual man once, and he was saying like, apparently like it's proper common that like fellas who are like straight, some of them have like kids in there, they'll go and have like little hookups, if you will, with gay lads.
Right, I've heard.
Like, you tell anyone, I'll fucking kill you. Like, okay.
It's always like in America, it's always like the politicians that are like banning gay marriage, and then it's like that guy.
There's a video of him with a gay orgy.
Yeah, it's almost
he's
like,
the key bowl.
I never understood that unless it's just so much self-hate or something. Like it's such a crazy way to live.
I think if you go into like thinking about politicians with it, maybe it's just like they don't feel like they can be open with it because they might feel like they lose that authoritative figure.
I guess, but you're also just making life harder for yourself. It'd be like
yeah, but can you imagine if the Prime Minister was gay though? Be like, don't do this. Be like, shut up, you're gay.
It's gonna happen that soon, isn't it?
What do you mean? What else?
Do you reckon there'll be a gay Prime Minister before there's a female president?
Keir Starmer, he's gay. That's a good... Okay. Can I throw another option into the mix because it's not one we've had?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Black Prime Minister as well.
Well, Rishi Sunak was like
Asian,
yeah.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
not that that's the same, but it's
I
close.
think openly gay, and when I say openly gay, I mean like
flamboyant,
camp voice as well.
Like Eddie Fortune level.
Just fucking bomb him.
And
I think
like Catty as well.
Yeah, very sassy little fella, isn't he?
Really Catty.
I would have said woman president, but it feels like this is not going to happen.
No.
It's well off.
Yeah.
We're
further away than we were 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Remember at that point where they felt like Clinton was going to do it? And then everyone was like, yeah, well, apparently on the deep web, there's a video of a skinning a kid and torturing a kid. And it's like, let's see it.
I'm sure there's more real reasons to not like her if you wanted them. Like, it's like, she's a kid skinner. It's like, that's why I can't.
I got so deep into that Pizzagate conspiracy theory for so long, you know. I thought I was on the cutting edge of information at that time. I was like, yeah, but did you know Hillary Clinton tortures children? I dropped that in at like a party with like a few people from college, and I'd be like, you are so none of you know what the deep state is. Okay. I think I'll just sit this one out then.
That's so funny. Yeah, I remember. I was working in a bar on the election night, and in Canada it was like a really big deal. I don't know if it was the same over here in the UK, but like everyone was watching it as if it was our election. And
That's crazy.
at first the vibe was like the bar was packed.
Yeah.
And it was like a party vibe, like everyone was sort of like having a good time. And just slowly throughout the night, as the votes came in, the like mood shifted in the room. People started ordering shots and shit. I remember I got like blackout drunk, and then just the next day I woke up and just saw Trump Trump won, and I was like, oh my god, like,
shit!
Fully not what anyone expected at the time.
Remember the first time he won? It was like, oh,
Yeah.
It's like I thought he was only mentioning it.
Everyone always pretends like they had it sussed out, and it's like no one I know expected that.
No, not at all, not at all. And like the second time he ran,
yeah, I think everyone was so burnt out. It's like let's get anyone but him.
yeah, and he. Like, what happened with Biden at the end, towards the end of that?
I think he's so fucking old.
Like, he's in his 80s, isn't he?
Yeah. But so's Trump, isn't he?
Yeah, but he seems a bit more cognitive.
I guess.
Is that, yeah?
Dude, I'm sure, like, even if he died, they just have an AI version now. They have enough AI to just make a droid of him.
The White House literally posted a video
Yeah.
after Charlie Kirk got shot the other week, and it was like a video they put on Twitter, and it was like supposedly Trump sitting at his desk in the Oval Office talking.
And his fingers are fucking
His
disappearing.
fingers are a little bit like disfigured, and people are like, this is AI.
Yeah.
And like, as soon as someone pointed out, you go, oh my God, no. So it's like, it was when he supposedly, there was rumours that he'd had a stroke. Did you see any of that? Remember when he didn't make a public appearance for like 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah,
They were showing this like dinosaur claw hand. That he
Yeah,
had.
and then
It was
when-
like got grayscale or something.
They were at like, I think it was like a memorial for something, and he was sitting on one side of his face. It was a little bit lopsided and
Well,
stuff.
that's mad that Joe Biden's 82 and Donald Trump's 79.
Oh wow.
Like,
okay,
that's not a
so-
massive age gap, is it?
No.
But dude, some guys get dementia at like 70, and it's like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
you're cooked then.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, that is one of the scariest things to get.
Dude, dementia. Yeah.
Oh.
Unless it's so, it sounds like there's a period where it's fun for a minute.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
There's like a month. And
There's like a good maybe couple months where you're like every day is a new party.
then it's like, oh, no, he shit himself again. And like, oh.
Yeah, but if you shit yourself and you're not aware of it, it's everyone's problem but yours.
Smells a little bit in here.
Yeah.
Who are you? Who am I?
Get back to your fucking video games. I'm hoping by the time we get dementia, there's like 3D video games where you can just put on a helmet and like
Just relive.
you're just in oblivion. Or
Yeah,
something.
you can relive your old memories and shit. Some Black Mirror stuff. You just like, in a like
Just
a
the same memory
yeah,
over
like
and
a
over again.
vegetative state. Just fuck,
Just
but
you
like
getting
just put
laid in
the,
your 20s.
just put the headset on him.
Dude, that is gonna happen.
It's got to, Annie.
I can't wait till video games are just like I put on a helmet and I'm in Skyrim, and I'm just fucking like that's it. That's the game. And then if you die, you're like, oh. Like,
I'm gonna the day
whipped
I
out of
can
it.
the day I can insert myself into Red Dead 2 is the day no one sees me again, ever again.
Danny went to become a cowboy.
That honestly, that is the life I wish I was born into. You know,
No,
really,
you die
seriously,
of tuberculosis at like 30.
like just on like a cattle ranch, just working.
That's a good point, though. So
Dude,
if
it would
you could
suck.
be in Red Dead 2 and
Yeah.
you've got to walk around all the time,
Get a horse.
you can, like, riding the horse, but you're getting that like crotch sweat and like the burn from the
Yeah,
saddle.
it's a full suit, not just a helmet.
You're in it.
Yeah, yeah.
How long before you tap out and go back to normal life? Really though.
You don't understand, Ben.
Well, if money wasn't an issue too, like if you're not like,
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
like
you're-
it. I'd like the challenges that come with the life in the Wild West. I'd want the full experience. I've got to weigh in my way.
dude, you don't want to deal with any of the Wild West
Oh,
experience.
no, I do though. You know.
It would suck.
Yeah, it would. But you'd imagine the.
They're not
level-
happy.
Imagine the. Yeah, but who is?
Alright, good point.
Who out there is just 100% happy?
Yeah.
I'd rather have actual real challenges of like, oh shit, there's a bear that I've got to shoot, or than like, oh
yeah,
fuck,
how
what
about
do I do
this?
about my credit score?
When
What's
you're
a
in
more
the game-
real life thing?
When you're in the game, you don't know you're in the game.
Yeah,
so when
cool.
you see a bear, there's a grizzly
die.
bear.
Yeah, but you can kill
in
them.
front of your
You can
face.
kill them, shoot them up.
Dude, what if the challenge of like, oh, I stepped on a nail and now I have tetanus and no one here knows what tetanus is.
Yeah, and
so
also
I die.
Well
Although-
then, okay, I then
Cut
become.
that foot off.
I then become a genius of my times. It's like, oh, has anybody ever heard of tetanus?
But also, like you say, you can kill a bear. You can't kill a bear.
Yeah, but if I'm in the
It's not- you're not going like right circle.
No. But if I'm in if I'm immersed in the
You'll
Red
have
Dead
superpowers,
universe,
basically.
no, if I've even at least got the weapons that I've got in the game,
I'm just saying you're in the world.
yeah,
Yeah.
sick.
So you get
if I'm in that
guns.
world, I've got every repeater rifle you can get on the game. I've got a couple of scope rifles, a couple of shotguns, revolvers, melee weapons in case people get a bit too close. I'm prepared in the game. I've got a good horse, loyal horse. Sticks by me.
Dude, so let's say your video game horse dies. You'd be so devastated, like in real life.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That would suck.
And imagine it was just from a fall. It wasn't even like a battle. It's just you saw it like it was a glitch.
You go into the town to tell people you think you're a witch, and they kill you.
I always thought about that. Like, you know how everyone has their own fantasy of like they could go back in time and kill Hitler?
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you went back and killed baby Hitler, no one would believe you're a time traveler. They'd just think you're
You've killed
a
the
psycho
baby.
who
Yeah.
killed a baby.
I seen a sketch about this yesterday on fucking Instagram Reels.
Really?
And it was a fella. The premise of the sketch was a fella who's invented time travel goes for a job interview with a tech company. And he's trying to explain to them how good his technology is because he's killed baby Hitler, but they don't know who Hitler is because he's killed him and went back in time. So they're just like, so you went back in time and killed a baby? He's like, yeah, but it was like the worst baby. It was like a mistake. They were like, we don't know who this Hitler is. And it's just some fella who's invented this thing, went back in time, and to everybody else, he's just murdered the baby.
My bit, because everyone, when I started, had their own bit about it. My bit was like, no, I'd kidnap him and raise him to be the best motivational speaker. Like,
Just keep him in
raise
painting.
him properly.
Just keep him in painting. He was a fucking excellent painter for all of his faults.
Yeah.
Really knew his way around the canvas.
Dude, it is crazy. I don't know why I was Googling original Hitlers the other day, but...
How much are they?
They gotta be so much. Yeah. Oh, it's because I was watching that It's Always Sunny where Charlie finds
The
that...
German Shepherd painted. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so funny.
So yeah, I looked up how much would it be if you found an original Hitler. It's got to be like so much money.
It's got to be millions.
And you're probably selling it to a fucking weirdo.
Or just a guy who's got a collection. Just a normal guy who likes to collect stuff.
Just a very rich guy who collects
Because
Nazi paintings.
I don't have any Nazi memorabilia, but you know for a fact if you went to like just some old antique shop and they didn't know what they had and you seen like a medal, you know you're buying it.
Yeah.
You know you're buying
I
it.
forget where I was. It might have been like Hull or something, but it was like way out there, and I was passing by one of those thrift shops, and they had like something with a swastika like front and center on it, and I was just sort of like, "That's a decision. That's a choice."
Hull's a cracking place, you see. You're fucking good.
I like
people.
Hull. I'm not shitting on
Hull.
Hull.
I had some of the nicest salt and pepper chicken I've ever had in Hull. Genuinely.
Where's that? Make it known.
I wish I could remember. I done a gig in a pub, and
In Hull. That's
in
so
Hull.
far.
Got a gig in a pub in Hull, and got there. They filled the room out. There was like a little separate functioning room type of thing.
Mm.
They filled it out nice.
I think I know
And-
what you mean.
Where?
I think I know
It's
what
not
you
a massive room.
No. Is it upstairs?
Not from what I can remember.
Oh, okay.
And none of my jokes that I was doing was landing. I was having a horrible evening. Because I've been doing comedy for like a year, so I was still very much like, I'm
Shit.
doing a 10-minute set and there's 3 Madeleine McCann jokes in it.
And you've traveled as well.
Yeah. So people
Yeah.
weren't liking it. So I just panicked and was like, I'm just going to start calling this fella on the front row with the ponytail the paedophile. I was like, and it was the fella who owned the pub and his mates. And I'm going, look at these fucking nonsense. Just trying to pull myself out of this horrible bomb. And
I love that's how you do it. Okay, the McCann stuff's not working.
Yeah.
Pedo joke.
It's called him a paedophile.
Did you take her?
Yeah, where is she? Take a seat.
I know what you mean. For some reason, when you're like new and wanting to be edgy, like I remember very early on having 2 9/11 jokes, and
Yeah.
it's just like neither were even good.
No.
It's like, why do I? No other subject.
A lot of the material I did when I like first started doing stand-up, which I was writing it like, oh, no one's ever seen anything like this. I was like, this is fresh and new.
Yeah.
And then I'd get to a gig and I'd be like, there's 7 people at the open mic before me had also done a Madeleine McCann joke. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, shit, I wish I was on second. They'd have loved me.
I remember I had like the first ever open mic I went to, which is a bar I started working at. They had like a list of rules, and the bottom one was no rape jokes under any circumstances. Am I allowed to say that word on, by the way? Should I say it?
Yeah, you're just quoting a sign.
No.
Sweet.
Unconsensual love. Anyway, none of that. None of that.
No, I just mean because of YouTube. But yeah, you should proceed.
Now, we're not doing it, are we? We're just saying
No,
it.
that's a good point, yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing it.
Oh yeah, YouTube would hate that.
Yeah. Unless someone's being
Bloody YouTube.
They put the online safety act taking everything from
Unless
us.
someone's being forced to listen.
Demonetized again.
That wouldn't be good. But no, so anyway, yeah, that was like a rule on there. And I later found out it's because someone the week before had gone on a crazy tirade of rape jokes. And like they were like, we can't allow this. So, but I was like, never done a set, and I went to the host. I'm like, man, I have like a prison rape joke. Is that like the same thing? And he's
Because
like, no rape jokes.
Yeah,
And
but,
I'm like,
but they did something bad first. That's why they're in the prison. So
I literally
They
was-
deserve it.
meet me in the middle.
They had unpaid taxes. They didn't pay those parking tickets.
He had weed. How dare he?
But that literally was my train of thought. I'm like, it's not like, you know, classic rape.
Yeah,
It's like
you know,
prison.
It's the good rape.
Ended up not needing that joke.
Yeah, there's always someone who tries it. You know, every now and again at an open mic, there's always someone who's like, nah, I've got it. I know how to
Yeah.
do it, but just get around it a little bit. And they do it. As soon as they say the word, everyone's like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
what's
you
in the room?
It's like when you're new to comedy, you're so like, what's the word? Exuberant? Not exuberant. Not exaggerated. Fucking enthusiastic.
Yeah.
That took a while. Holy
It's like when a dog's first allowed to go on walks and you want to go and speak to every dog.
And you're so inspired by what made you love comedy that
Yeah.
you just want to do jokes like that right
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
And you're like, no, Chris Rock was like 12 years into comedy before he said the N-word. Maybe like...
Maybe I should wait like 8.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think I've got a good 10-year spell in me before I'm willing and will drop it.
Yeah. No, I did that with like, if I listen to my first comedy clips back, I'm just doing a bad impression of like Doug Stanhope.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
yeah.
cringy of like, ugh.
I remember like the first few open mics I went to, I was like, maybe I'm the next Jesselnick. And
I knew
then,
you were gonna say that.
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
you saying like
He's
how
your
much
favourite
you
comedian.
liked him. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't watch him as much now because he's
No.
only got like 2 specials and I've seen them both so many times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who?
Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh, yeah.
But then
No,
when I
it's-
first
yeah.
started comedy, I was like, it's the funniest man of all time. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
do that. And then after a while, I
Just
was
the
like,
darkest one-liners ever.
Yeah.
Strictly.
There's so many, even like open mics when you like, I go to open mics now, and cause when you've been doing it for like I've not been doing it for very long, but like a few years, you look at open mics with like a different lens.
Mm.
Like when you first start and you're all enthusiastic, you're like, these are cool.
Yeah, yeah.
They're a bit out there, but they're cool. And
Yeah.
then 3 years in, you're like, who are you?
I remember being at Hot Water, and being at a new act going on doing a Jesselnick impression, and it was like to the beat of like the deadpan delivery and like really slow.
You did.
No, I just watched someone do it,
Right. Oh,
but
yeah.
it was to the point where it's like this is
He
uncomfortable.
took the cadence
yeah.
and stuff.
Cadence.
Was it his own
like,
bits, or did he also steal the jokes?
I think it was like,
A bit of a mix.
do you know them? What's that like Reddit page? The famous Reddit page with like all the like
Yeah,
really
yeah,
dark
yeah,
jokes. It was that level of. So it
Psycho-
wasn't good enough
Psychopedia?
to. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
So it's like because Jesselnick always pauses for ages before the punchline.
Mhm.
He'd do that, but the audience have worked out the punchline. So he'd be
Yeah,
like,
Ah.
and then I fucked it. And it was my gospel. But
Well,
yeah.
you
That was just a Mike Osborne impression.
It was my gospel.
But then even some of Jesselnick's are like, I mean, he's obviously brilliant, but it's like when it's a one-liner, it's like how original can a one-liner be? It's almost like
Yeah.
I saw his new special on the trailer where he's like, saw a pregnant woman get hit by a bus, or as I call it, a gender reveal party. I'm like, that's hilarious, but I could also see some open micer coming up with that.
Yeah.
And then
I
being
think with one-liners,
devastated.
is whoever gets there first. Because when you think of one-liners, they are mostly so obvious.
Yeah.
So someone eventually is going to think it.
That's the funniest when, I forget who said it, but they're like, yeah, 2 comics who think they wrote the same thing or like get after each other. And they never come to the conclusion, like, maybe we both suck. Like, maybe we're both
Yeah.
unoriginal.
Maybe we're shit.
Mate, I'm not going to say the name of this person, but I was outside an
Just say it
open
and we
mic.
can edit it out 'cause I'd like to know. Okay. Okay, Ben's just right in with
Oh,
Edit that too, sorry.
this is mental though. So we were outside the shipping forecast,
Right.
and one of the acts had said the phrase "never come so hard in my life."
Right.
Confronted him outside, saying, "That's my fucking line, man.
Oh, wow.
Never come so hard in my life."
That's insane.
He was like, "Fucking, I came up with that."
Oh,
What?
And then people were going like, oh, yeah, but I've seen such and such comics saying stuff like that. He goes, well, they fucking didn't before I did. it's like, all right, man. Fucking Bill Burr's been watching you closely.
Dude.
I think he might be the funniest man ever.
Fucking, they never did before I did, man.
There's the funniest saga online. It's this whole thing on the Stern Show where this comedian, Bob Levy, does a line. He says Chappelle stole his line because it appears in the Chappelle Show. And it's, I beat my dick like it owed me money. And he thinks he wrote that. And I'm like, I heard that in high school.
Yeah.
But he calls in to confront Chappelle about, like, how'd my line end up in your show? And he tells him the line, and Chappelle's like, oh, so you're a hack.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, just cutting someone down. Because, like, a real comic would use, there's some lines that are they're basically like...
stock lines.
It's just lines anyone can use.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, we've all heard that.
Yeah.
Give me 6, lad. I fucking wrote that.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah.
That's my line.
Yeah. There's loads like that, though, isn't there?
So I don't come to where you work and flip the burgers.
It's it's the people you see. Why do they all Christopher Walken? I was like,
That's my line.
That's a new catchphrase now. You're going to open every episode with it.
I've got another night, so I'll tell you off pod.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, you're going to have to bleep his name out a good few times. You know, but like the people you see, like the open mics, it's so fun to just. I like just like I'll smoke a joint, not a big one, just a normal, a comfortable joint, nice little joint, and just go to an open mic. And if I get there late and I'm on late there, I love just sitting and just watching, because there's some people and you're like, oh shit, that was funny, but then there's some and it's like, have you been brought here by someone? Like, is this your free time for the day? Is it like what are you doing? It's fucked up.
Dude, there was this one in, again, the same one, 12 Kings. Well, I have two stories. So one of the open micers that I used to go a few times before I did comedy, which is sort of common. You go see what it's like before you perform. And there was this guy that was so awful that I was like, I can definitely do better than that. Like, he set the bar so low, I'm sure, in the first time. And I found out a month later he had like a brain injury from like a motorcycle accident.
Oh, that's rough.
I was comparing myself to this guy. Like, I'll fucking put him in the dirt, man.
The guy's getting smoked at the open mic.
But and then there was one, right? Me and Mark O'Keefe, who I'm sure we'll have on this at some point, a good buddy. We started together in Vancouver, and there was this guy Gurman Sadhu, who we would just like wait longer than we had to watch him go up, because it was a bit unhinged. And every single set he would start by being like, prostitutes are so expensive, and just have new bits about hookers like every single time, and we're like, this guy is our boy.
There's some of the people you see in Liverpool, like you'll have to, like there's some people who are at open mics and it's like, are you good?
Well, I don't know if you're the same, because obviously you've run open mic. You've run that stage and radio show for so long.
Yeah.
When I was running them open mic shows, I used to love when you get like the first timers coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But there must be people that you've seen their set and it not get better, or it just be the same set every single week for years.
We were saying this the other week about a lot of
because that must be hard for you to like sit through that every week. I know it's
it's weird
because
you don't want to be a dick, but like for so long I was doing my open mics drunk every single week. So I like people would ask.
They were good shows.
Like a lot of the time, someone the next day would be like, "What did you think of my set, mate?" And I'm like, "I can't remember your set, mate." Like,
were you there? Oh shit! Oh, it's you!
And it would be like not even trying to have a big head about it, but I'd have to meet someone like 3 or 4 times before I remembered their name.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm terrible for that.
And it was just a revolving door, you know. So there are some, but what annoys me about stand-up is like there's a million people who do a million podcasts who just sort of tell you the path. And it's like, okay, you just got to do it 3 to 5 times a week, nonstop for like 3 years, and you'll just get better. It's pretty much foolproof. And the only ones that don't get better, the ones that stay the same, are the ones who don't do it. And eventually you're like, and then they'll get bitter that they're not getting anywhere with it. And it's like, but you never really did it. It's like you're still in the starting blocks. So that shit doesn't get frustrating because you're like, you can't force someone to do stand-up.
I just want to get enough people watching so that I can just, every so often, every other week, just put a show on somewhere. 30 seats, nothing massive. Something nice.
You just want like a cult that just follows you around, and then you can do a show wherever you go.
I don't know if I'd call it a cult, But that's the end goal with it. That's where I'm gonna try and I'm gonna go full Charles on them. You know, I'm gonna take them down that little. Let's all just drink this juice that I've made. Seen this week's episode, by the way, he's on the Patreon. Drink up.
Yeah, that's all the money you need, just enough for a Patreon.
Yeah, just enough to start a small cult.
Like,
That's it.
Maybe buy a compound.
I think I'd be so easy to get for a cult, you know.
You get recruited. You said this to me. I think that's crazy.
I really do, because
But you hate well, I know you work hard, but like if someone woke
I don't know.
if someone woke you up at 6 a.m. and is like, you got to go start cutting the grass.
Yeah, but if they had managed to convince me somehow that they were like some sort of messiah, I'd be like, I'd be up at 5:30, grass is already cut, my lord. Like, I honestly, like, I'm not much of a I'm not as bad now, admittedly, but I used to really, really get into conspiracies. Like, I was at one point, I was about a week away from going, maybe it is flat. Like, I never fully believed it, but for some reason, my Twitter algorithm all of a sudden was just that for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And you read enough of it, and there's enough things which, in layman's terms, make sense to you. You start going, you know. Luckily, I steered away from that path.
Luckily.
But
It's funny because it's funny how there's certain types of conspiracies that are like, they make you a bad person if you believe in them. But then there's other ones that are just dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're like, oh, there's conspiracy that we're like the master race or whatever. It's like, okay, then you're fucking like nuts. But if you just believe the earth is flat, you're not really hurting anyone with that belief. But it is just like stupid.
it's like people who still do the Bigfoot thing.
Mm.
And it's like, we would have found them by now.
That's so harmless, though. It's like, okay, go be a Bigfoot.
Yeah, go
guy,
camping
you know?
for the
Yeah.
weekend.
I think that's the
See
nice one.
spot 'em.
Yeah.
I think Bigfoot's it's
Bigfoot's
family
the-
time, it's camping.
I think
It's
Yeah.
nice.
I think that's what Bigfoot's become. I don't think anybody anymore genuinely believes in Bigfoot. But imagine you're a dad in America. You've got 3 young kids.
Yeah.
You know, yours and your wife's relationship might have not gone stale,
Yeah.
but you know. And then every few weeks you go, just all want to get together, we'll go to the woods, we'll see if we spot. It's like a Father Christmas thing. You know, it's like, leave a cookie out, we'll go in the woods, we'll leave a few little things out for him.
I thought
see
you
if
were
he
going to say
comes.
that then you can murder the family and blame it on Bigfoot. Be like, fucking Bigfoot came out of nowhere.
You should have seen the size of him. Not what I could have done.
I had to run.
Yeah. As if they're tense up and ran. They were live, mate. At least it's real. At least we got him.
But yeah, I'd rather someone believe in Bigfoot than not believe in vaccines, you know? Because then
Yeah.
at least, like, that shit's not affecting anyone else.
Yeah, true. I think Twitter now, or X, sorry, the way it's all algorithm based, that's a big leader in the conspiracy thing. No,
But by design, almost.
yeah, no, it's absolutely by design. I got tricked by AI on Twitter a short while back. I was just watching a video of a seemingly young, up and coming British like politician, like young lad, speaking really like passionately about like just like the world and issues and stuff. And I was like, I'm listening to it and I'm like, do you know what? Who is this? And like, he's got some points. Goes into the comments of the tweet. And someone had used AI to translate Hitler to English.
Oh, no.
And just made this AI video of this fella speaking. And I'm watching it going, yep. And then in one of the comments, I was like, oh shit. I was like, that was Hitler. I was like, I've just been agreeing with him.
That's, you know what? That's dead clever that they've picked the policies that aren't obvious. Because that will get people. And they go,
No,
oh,
it
shit.
did. I was like, I've been thinking it. They do own the media.
Oh, fuck off. It
No,
was like that.
no. 6 million does seem.
Mention the Chambers and you're like, nah, it's definitely not.
Yeah, no, it could be anyone. Honestly, when in the comments, and his first comment was like, this is just Hitler, this has been done with AI and translated. And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm going to unretweet that.
Dude, like, I've just been getting more and more annoyed with AI. Like, I'll send my girlfriend reels and she'll be like, it's AI. Like, why are you sending me ad? Like yesterday, there was one of just dogs at the last minute, like saving the kid from like touching the stove or like putting stuff. And I'm like, look at these fucking hero dogs. And she's like, that's not real.
It's so mad how close it's getting.
It's getting good, isn't it?
It's getting. Like,
and like a year ago, it wasn't.
A year
like,
ago,
it got good.
It was
so
laughable.
Fast. Yeah.
And now it's like, I know more about the inside of your body than you do. And here's a picture of you. It's like, yo, that thumbnail you made of us on AI, where it's like it. From a distance, you'd go, that's a picture of me and Jordan. But then when you zoom in,
your eyes like,
there's just like little indiscrepancies. It's fucked. It's scary.
Go ahead, we'll do an AI thumbnail for this episode.
Okay.
We've already got it, haven't we?
Yeah, we'll use that as thumbnail.
I'll use it for the next one. Yeah. The ones I like are when it's obvious, like that make me laugh. Like lately, there's been ones of Stephen Hawking like doing different sports.
Have you seen someone's put him onto Rocket League?
No. I saw him climbing the Hell in a Cell and like Undertaker like chucking him off, and it's hilarious.
Stephen Hawking was the maddest one for me that went to the island.
Epstein Island.
Like, what was he doing?
Well, I just think there were so many people that went there that weren't actually. They were just invited out there and took grants for their businesses and shit. I would bet like the majority of the celebrities going over there weren't molesting, but then it gave a great cover to like the ones that were.
Don't know, you know. I think if
like
you
Kevin Spacey, we know what he was up to.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey was meant to be a naughty boy on the island. Kevin Spacey was supposed to be indulging a little bit much on the old
he indulged anywhere.
Yeah,
he would indulge over here and then go to the island for more indulging.
By the sounds of it, Kevin Spacey's just a deviant man.
Dude, he's as deviant as it
like
gets.
It's almost evil.
Yeah,
and I think it's because that's
some would call him a predator.
Yeah, some would. Brilliant actor, but some would say.
Yeah, American Beauty.
Yeah, you can't fault the man for his talents. What's this you're putting on, Ben?
So this is the most recent update to AI videos.
Wow. This is AI.
This is AI.
Can we get this on the screen so that we can?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
I'll send Jordan links so you can.
Pop it in there.
Yeah.
That's just a
man. But mate,
like
if I pause that, look how mad that looks. If that's the most recent update,
fuck?
Imagine
so
that
man
in another
doesn't
year.
Exist. That's just AI.
That's AI,
dude.
So that's the most recent update. Look at the eyes.
I don't like that, you know.
Well, yeah, dude. Soon, like video game companies are just not going to exist. They're just going to like plug in some algorithm.
Hey, I'm a video editor. That job is not going to exist in a few years.
Which?
Like video editing and stuff like that.
At one point, you reckon it'll replace like doctors and surgeons because it can be so accurate.
Maybe.
Yeah, but then what jobs do exist at that point?
Comedians, baby.
They're like the cockroaches of the apocalypse. We survive.
I know people do put their jokes and stuff into like ChatGPT and shit, but
See, that's gay.
I'm sure it's shit.
Yeah. Does he really? Oh.
I was once in the green room and they did. So you know you've got like clips on YouTube and we'll have clips. If I put in write a set in the style of Danny Davies on this topic, it will come up with stuff.
Yeah.
No, because I put Ben Robinson.
There's enough footage of me online.
It knew I was from Morecambe.
Yeah, but I don't think there's enough footage of me.
But people do that with George Carlin. They'll put all of George Carlin's special in and then have it regurgitated like if George Carlin did a special in 2025.
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
I might just make an AI video of that show at the Playhouse that was meant to happen and be like, oh, by the way, yeah, I done it. I forgot to post it. Sorry.
It did happen.
look how sick
You've got
it
like
is.
3 arms.
Yeah. Like ignore the middle section where it goes on an alt-right tangent. I don't know where that comes from.
That bit's real.
Must have been the Twitter.
It's an empty room. You understood that.
It's really got me cadence down though.
Speaking of, before I forget, speaking of Spacey, I had one. I felt so bad. So like when I must have been in my early 20s. We were doing this kitchen poker night thing, and one of our managers driving us, just like in conversation, was telling us like he's done a lot of films in Vancouver and shit as an extra or whatever. And he said once on a post shoot, like the rap party, he was sitting next to Kevin Spacey, and Kevin Spacey like put his hand on his thigh, started like going up towards his crotch, like at the table, basically in front of everyone. And this was like before any of the allegations had come out. He's telling us this story. And all of us were like, sure, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
Kevin Spacey tried to fuck you, whatever. Like, literally just mocked him and didn't believe him at all.
Lucky you.
And then when the stories all came out, that was the first guy I thought of. I was like, oh, he was totally telling the truth.
Sounds like he got off lightly with the old... with old Kevin, if all he got was a thigh grab, though, because apparently he's usually a very forward man.
Well, he would do it like... But that was his whole thing. He would do it like in front of people and shit. He'd like grab your crotch and shit under the table. Like he was that kind of freak. And then people would not know what to do because they're like, that's Kevin Spacey's grabbing my dick right now. What do you do?
You've got to let him have just a little something.
Yeah.
Talking about Kevin Spacey, this isn't just any average Joe.
Well, I bet in most Hollywood film sets, if you stood up and were like, what the fuck? Everyone would drag you away and be like, we're sorry, Mr. Spacey.
Yo, chill out, that's Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Well, you used to do acting, didn't you? What role would it have to be for Kevin Spacey to not like full blown, but like
he blows you?
Yeah.
Like all you have to do is take a blowjob from him.
Yeah.
So what? Like,
what role is it? And it can already exist. It can be like something that
the lead in Stranger Things. Starring Danny.
No, I'm not that cheap. I wouldn't go down.
Imagine it's just like, I'd love to be an extra. I'd love to be an extra in James Bond.
I'd like to play a cowboy in a high production Western film. If he can give me like a 3-film deal.
Mountain.
Not quite that one. I don't think Kevin would be in the film. But yeah, if I get like a 3-film deal, 200 million a film, it fires off like a James Bond-esque cowboy. He's like a spy, but it continues on for years. But I was the
John Wayne of it.
John Wayne.
Yeah.
You want a series of John Wayne like cowboy movies?
Yeah, but just obviously like higher production than they were in like the 60s, 70s. But I think that'd be, and then I get me dick sucked while I'm on a fucking cloud 9 from signing that contract.
yeah.
Done.
That's not good. That's not bad.
And I feel like Kevin Spacey, given some of the stories, I feel like he'd get into it.
Yeah, definitely get into it.
You know what I mean? You'd be like, this is actually, despite the fact it's Kevin Spacey's face, this could be anyone's mouth.
He did have, I know it's like tread to death, but the funniest, like when he tried to get himself out of it, and he was like accused of like molesting a 14-year-old, and he's like, well, I've never told anyone this publicly, but I am a gay man.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, so?
You are a paedophile though, Kevin. That's also the problem.
Yeah, that's the only problem. It's like you're in Hollywood. No one cares if you're gay.
Question for you is then.
Yeah.
You can have anything you want in Hollywood.
Anything you want.
Anything you want, but you've got to let one male Hollywood celebrity suck your dick. Can't be Kevin Spacey. That one's been done. Bagsy Kevin.
There's a million you do just for the story.
Danny DeVito. Imagine that one.
Just Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't think you'd enjoy that blowjob.
No.
I don't think that'd be one that'd be it'd be like, yo, ease up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yo, chill.
No, Danny DeVito, I think you might have taken the perfect one.
Danny DeVito's a good one.
Yeah.
I also think like a really
Warwick
powerful...
Davis, something like that.
No, just fucking... You could throw Warwick Davis all over the double bed, couldn't you? Imagine the noises that'd come out of Warwick.
A little Ewok.
You're like lassoing him.
I wouldn't do it.
You've got to. There's got to be someone.
I thought it was crazy that like Hollywood's always been known as like this rapey cesspool of like, you know, deviancy.
Yeah.
And then all the stories came out, and then the next year they turned around and were like, what about you guys? You were part of the problem. It's like, no, you are the rapist.
Yeah, we were just watching the films.
Yeah.
It's not my fault you put films out.
Yeah.
Good
Man, how
films.
many films Harvey Weinstein was involved in?
It's wild.
It's insane.
Any Miramax film, he's just like,
Just there.
he was the head of it. Like all the Tarantino movies.
Tarantino's weird.
And Tarantino was
Rafika's
like,
weird, isn't
he's
it?
like, we all knew, but what are you going to do? It's
He
like,
was funding my life.
yeah.
No, Tarantino's a weird fella. There's always a part in a film that says the N-word and sucks Salma Hayek's toes, and he casts himself as the part, and it's like, okay.
Yeah. That is his weird flex.
What if I wanted that part? It's always got to be something to do with feet, and he's now in the scene, and it's like...
It's mad that he writes himself to say the N-word.
multiple times? Like,
Done it in Pulp Fiction. Did you do it in Django as well?
I don't remember. I only
He's
saw that
definitely
movie
in
once.
I feel like
Like
Django was one where he'd done it.
Yeah.
He
The opportunity's right there.
probably wrote the film just for that. He's like, how can I get away with another one?
Just post-credit scenes where he just says it.
Post them right at the end.
Fuck, I missed it out.
Yeah, we can't cut that.
Yeah,
I
it's-
feel he's like one of these guys where if he wasn't just at the top of his game his whole career, he'd probably have been canceled for something. Like, yeah, he makes the PAs like suck his toes when they're like in his dressing room or some shit like that.
Well, I think anybody who writes, like anyone who can, I always think that these people who like write films, there's got to be something up with them anyway. Like, can you imagine the first fella who had the initial thought, the spark, the idea for like the human centipede? What was he doing when he thought of that?
Yeah.
Because that's not just like, you're not just sitting on the couch watching the telly, you've got a cuphead and you're like,
Yeah.
what if?
I've always thought that, like, yeah, not to only think of it, but then to write a script and pitch it to a room full of people, and they don't just like laugh you out of the room.
And that room, people's like, no, this is good, carry on, carry on.
Yeah.
We'll do a sequel.
Yeah.
Because they did. Not as disgusting as the first one. But still fucking...
Yeah, I
that is
watched.
rough.
I mean, we watched it. That's probably the whole thing. I think sometimes they'll just put shit out just to be like, look, I bet people will watch it.
Yeah.
We'll just throw it out on this, like, you know, trial basis. If it makes $10 million, we've made our money back.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, that's probably it.
What about you, Ben? Anything you want in Hollywood? Someone.
I mean, it has to be. I think it has to be someone I respect. 'Cause otherwise, I don't think I'd get it up.
Yeah, like a blowjob from Brad Pitt would almost be cool.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. He's a bit of a pesty guy, apparently.
No.
Oh,
Remember, he got
Not Morgan.
dude. I'm
He's
telling
God.
you, he got like soft
Jordan,
canceled.
please.
he's literally God.
I remember because in Vancouver, for some reason, they petitioned to have Morgan Freeman as the voice on the buses. Like, your next stop is whatever. And then that
follow you home.
and that week he got like canceled. He was like kicked off some movie set for being handsy. So they replaced him with Seth Rogen on all the buses in Vancouver now.
Oh my god, I thought you meant in the film.
Just the second half
What
of the
a
film, it's like,
switch
yo.
Yeah, what movie could facilitate a change like that? It was gonna be Morgan Freeman.
As well, get Seth Rogen in there.
Oh,
Yeah, he's had allegations.
That's a disappointing one, that.
Nothing's been.
they all are.
I mean, he's apologized for
No,
sexual.
I mean, there's some of them as bad as they are. There's some of them, and you're like, okay.
Of course.
But
yeah.
then when it's a celebrity that you really like, you go, no.
It's like finding out someone you like is a Scientologist. You're almost like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, even that doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
We don't know many people. Is it not that big over here? Is it
Right.
Scientology? Is it big
Is
in
there
the?
any
Sort
over
of.
here?
I don't know. It's
There's a
American.
building on Deansgate.
There's one in
Fuck off, is
London.
there?
Yeah.
I've walked past a building for Scientology in London. But I don't think it's huge, though.
It's one of those where like you almost want to go in and take the free test, but you're like, I don't want to be on their radar whatsoever.
Yeah, I
No.
don't want them to know anything about me.
Yeah. But you should do it one day, Ben. We'll do it as like a
What, the Scientology test?
bonus content.
I love how
Scientology.
I've been.
I'd like to
I don't
do
want to be on the
it.
radar, but you should do it, Ben.
But what is the test? Like, what are they testing?
They make you like hold those rods and like ask you questions, I think. I'm pretty sure.
You're so like. I don't think I'd get suckered in, but I think everyone doesn't think they get so. Do you know who I think it'd be best to do it?
Yeah.
You,
I'd
because
happily do it.
you've already said that you think you could get in a cult.
I think
Let's
they get me
fucking
so
get
easy.
you in.
As soon as, like, because it triggered that, like, conspiracy theorist side of my mind. As soon as they were like, by the way, don't tell anyone, but this guy that we know, he knows all the stuff. I'd be like, what stuff? Like, do you know about the... I'd be like, fuck off. Does he let him tell me? And they'd be like, do you want to join? You just got to, you know, like, give us all your electronics, all your identification. We have got to burn your fingerprints off and we've got to completely wipe you from your grid. I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You gotta wear this robe.
I'd be dead in no time.
Yeah, I've got a few example questions.
Okay,
There's-
great. Let's do it a soft.
Oh well, this is a good one for Danny. Do you sometimes feel like you talk too much?
No.
Imagine asking a comedian that. Imagine
Yeah.
asking a podcaster that.
Nah, I don't think I speak enough.
I
Um,
only feel like I talk too much when I just got high and I'm like speaking at someone, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, wait, I'm just going on. I'm rambling.
Have you ever smothered a baby?
No,
No.
no.
Is
That's
that-
how they get
Good
you.
question.
Is that on there?
That's on there.
Wow.
Security check example questions. Have you ever zapped anyone?
Zapped? As in?
Like zap.
Yeah.
I
No.
played laser tag.
I think because it says there, did you come to Earth for evil purposes? So I imagine it means like
Killed them.
No, I think it means like supernatural sort of zaps.
Not that I can remember doing, no.
That's weird. What a weird question. See, maybe that's how they get you.
Have you ever torn out someone's tongue?
No.
No.
Mad that they're the questions, though,
Only
isn't it?
in a video game. But
Have
that's
you?
maybe what?
Have you?
Yeah, in a video game, I'm sure.
Torn out
Mortal
someone's
Kombat,
tongue?
probably.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm trying to think of like maybe that's they confuse you to the point where you're just like discombobulated.
Yeah.
And they're like, come with me.
Remember when you said you killed that baby? It's like, what? No, no one ever.
Yeah, we got you. Get in this tank of water.
Stay with us and we won't ring the police. Like, okay. Is the baby okay?
Oh man. Yeah, that is creepy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I spent enough time around a Scientologist, though, there'd be one thing they'd say where I'd go, and that's how they get me. I'd be so easy. I worked at a pyramid scheme for like 8 months. Didn't know it was a pyramid scheme.
There was a guy who was always like, he was the drunk at the bar at Seven Oaks when I did a show there.
Yeah.
And he told me
You?
one. It was just
You?
me talking to a mirror. But no, he was telling me that he almost got hooked into Scientology because at first they'd offer jobs and the job was in like Nottingham or something. So he just took everything he had, got in the bus. And when he showed up there, it was just like this almost like empty building and everyone got their own room and you were just expected to work from the building. And it was after like 2 or 3 days of just hard labor, he just got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because I imagine they don't just let you leave either.
Probably not. But that's probably how they get you is like through work or whatever.
Yeah, they get it to
And
the
then it's
point where you need them.
Like, we're not going to pay you, but we'll feed you and house you.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay. That's a shout.
There's a place in America called, there's something sensitive.
Yeah. There was that one, you remember that cult? It was called Wild Wild Country on Netflix.
No.
And it was just, I forget what the cult was called, but they took over this tiny town in America of like 100 people. And they moved more people in than were there already and just took over the local election and shit. And to make their cult as big as possible, they started inviting all the homeless people from the surrounding state into the cult to live for free.
That's insane.
And within like a month, all the homeless people like rebelled and they weren't allowed to do drugs and shit. And they like tore everything apart.
Imagine starting a cult and you're like, we'll get all the smackheads in. These will love it. And within a week, you're getting bitten by them. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah. The cult didn't fix them.
I don't know if I'd ever me to start a cult and be a cult leader, but I think I'd be a good member.
You'd be the leader.
I think I'd be no, I
You're
don't think.
charismatic.
Yeah, but not. You've got to be. You've got to be able to sell bullshit. Like the fellow who runs Scientology, doesn't he say like there's like an alien overlord that's coming back for us all?
Yeah,
Called like Xenu or something like that. That's his whole thing.
All
isn't
my
it?
info I know from like South Park and fucking Louis Theroux.
Would you double check that for us, Ben? If I've got that right. Would you just give us like a brief explanation of Scientology?
How long have we been going, by the way?
57.
Oh, nice.
We'll
Right
find
along.
out what Scientology is and then we'll call it.
Maybe talk the UFC card a bit.
Yeah, actually.
Scientology
I'll
beliefs.
put in the
somewhere.
alien.
Man, we're gonna get flagged and then stalked. We're gonna have people like surrounding
Yeah,
the
the
building.
fact was you got it, Xenu.
Oh wow.
There you
Xenu.
go. See, maybe I am gettable.
Don't use his name in a disparaging way.
According to this belief, Xenu, the dictator of Galactic Confederacy, brought billions of people to Earth and killed them with fucking hell.
Oh, that's a big belief.
With hydrogen bombs. Damn. I didn't even know they had those yet.
So what are they trying to achieve then?
Wasn't he a fantasy
Yeah,
writer anyway?
he was
Yeah.
a sci-fi writer,
Yeah.
and he's made this whole religion based on an alien, and everyone's like,
Yeah, everyone gets into him. It's crazy because he's was alive like till sort of recently.
Bill Burr does a bit about it. He's like,
Yeah.
really, like he had a driver's license. That's your guy.
yeah. How can you put all your belief in this guy we have video of
It's
like
fucking-
stubbing his toes and shit?
It's weird.
I think was the bit. When did he die? 86?
It's recent enough then.
Yeah.
So when did Scientology start?
Like my dad was around when he was around.
Imagine,
They
imagine,
might have hung out.
imagine your dad got by Scientology.
Dude, yeah, and you were just born in it.
It'd be so weird.
1950s. It's only been around since 1950s.
Yeah. Dude, I wonder if they're going to have a big like 100-year blowout, you know?
Yeah, they're gonna do something big.
A big party.
Yeah. Imagine they're the ones. That's right. Imagine the alien. Imagine Xenu
Yeah.
comes back and everyone's like, "Oh fuck, we shouldn't have been
Exactly
like
on
that."
year 100, Xenu shows up.
Your mate who fucked after 3 days, like I knew I should have stuck that out.
Oh man, Tom Cruise just ascends like Jesus.
I always forget him and Will Smith as well. Apparently,
Is it Will Smith?
I think it's Will Smith.
John Travolta.
That's crazy. I've not heard
Um,
Will Smith. That would make sense.
I could be wrong. I know
Oh yeah,
Will Smith,
Danny Masterson. Remember Hyde?
No.
Dude, That 70s Show guy Hyde just.
Fucking Bart Simpson.
What?
Oh no.
Nancy Cartwright.
Elizabeth Moss. I remember everyone was mad at Elizabeth Moss because she's on this Handmaid's Tale where it's talking about like this weird cult taking over the world.
And she's a
then
Scientologist.
she's a Scientologist, yeah. Just funny.
Scary though, isn't she?
Yeah, it's a weird looking woman.
She'd bite your dick off.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Right, UFC on the weekend. Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Aspinall's first defense.
I'm gutted I have a gig actually because if I knew it was
I
like,
know.
we never, for people who don't watch UFC, it's never 8 a.m. You always have to wake up at 3 a.m. and just watch them live.
Or even worse, I don't trust myself to go to sleep and wake back up. Stay awake the whole way through till it
Yeah.
finishes at like
You just missed the main
5:30.
event only.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
most annoying
yeah.
thing.
Oh, mate, I fell asleep when I was in London when Taporia knocked Charles out and fell asleep just before the main event and got woke up by Jack going, "Oh, he's knocked him. Oh."
Yeah, the card is banging this week. It's a pretty good card actually. I don't think it's like
Can we pull the card up, Ben? UFC Abu Dhabi full card.
yeah. If you go MMAfightcards.org, give them a free shout out because that's my go-to website.
Done.
Or, are you a UFC guy, Ben?
I used to be massively into it,
Right.
and then kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
Casual.
Yeah.
But it's only like the last 2 years I've really fallen off.
This is last week.
This is from forever ago. That's like
Oh no, it's from months
July.
ago,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But it should be just yeah. Anyway, we know the main event's gone. Is it gone?
Gone.
Cyril gone.
I'd say gone.
It is weird because like if he beats Tom, then everything's just fucked. It's like
Then what you do?
yeah, everyone accuses like Tom of being worse than John.
If he beats Tom, you've got to do him versus Pereira for the belt.
Who? Cyril versus Pereira?
Yeah.
That's the biggest fight, I guess.
Because the thing is, I think they're talking about doing Jones Pereira, but we know what happens there. John's going to take him down and submit him.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the same with Aspinall.
There's the fight card.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, starting at the top. I mean, it's funny because we can do predictions, but this is coming out after it's out. So
Yeah, true. Well, we'll try and if we can get the predictions bit clipped and put out. We'll sort it.
I
Either
could
way.
maybe do that.
We'll figure it out.
Well, anyways, I'm definitely. How could you not pick Tom Aspinall on the top card? Like
Got him, haven't you?
by finish, probably violent finish, round 1 or 2, I would imagine.
I don't think it'll be round one because, and I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like Garn moves a lot more than other heavyweights, so it might take him a little bit more time to get a read. But Aspinall's got the lowest average fight time in the UFC, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
I heard, I don't know if he has more fights in the UFC, but they have a similar amount of fights, and Cyril Gane's like total octagon time is over 3 hours, and Tom's total octagon time is like under 45 minutes.
sometimes the more time you've got in there
It's more
plays into your
experience.
favour, though. So
Yeah, but also more concussions.
yeah, it's true actually.
So the women's strawweight. Who dropped the title here? Why is this even a title match?
Because it was supposed to. Well, Aspinall was the interim, wasn't he?
No, underneath.
Oh shit!
It was
Oh, I don't know actually.
Jan Jaroba versus Mackenzie Dern.
Strawweight, was that Rose Namajunas?
It would have been Rose and Whaley's. Is it Whaley?
Oh yeah, Whaley. I meant sorry, not Rose.
She must have got injured or something. Yeah, I don't know. So it's just a bit of a
Fuck
random
knows.
fight. I thought Mackenzie Dern was off a losing streak. The other woman looks terrifying. Just looks.
Yeah, she's got some proper mad bog eye.
Yeah, but her her crazy bog eye makes her more intimidating. in
Yeah,
my
it does.
opinion.
It does. It
So-
really does.
I'm definitely going with her.
The Umar fight, Umar versus Batista is interesting because Batista, when he fought Aldo,
That's a great fight.
he just held him up against the cage. Couldn't really get Aldo down. So
It's-
I don't know how much threat he's going to offer.
It feels like if Umar doesn't win, he's just totally out of that top contention. I mean,
Yeah, I
like,
feel like if he wins, he probably fights the winner of. Well, no, because O'Malley is still in the picture as well.
yeah, there's all these guys you could fight.
Bantamweight's been stacked for a few years now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
There's a lot of competition at the top of bantamweight.
Mm-hmm.
Volkov versus Almeida. I think Almeida might sub him.
Yeah. It's weird. Almeida was like, he's one of these guys that was on a rip on his way to the top, and then he just hit Curtis Blades. And
Yeah.
has he lost? He might have even lost again since. And Volkov's streaking.
Volkov's actually, yeah, he beat Garn.
Yeah.
He didn't get the decision, but he won.
Yeah, he should be fighting for the title. But it's funny because I think Almeida, if he wins, he's got to be your next title challenger. So it's sort of like,
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd give Volkov another one.
I think if you beat Almeida, you've sort of got to.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
Yeah, there's no one. It's so weirdly just a dead division.
It is. And then Rakic versus
Try to pronounce that guy's name.
Mozakhanov.
Damn. I'd never heard of that guy, but he's undefeated. Ratchik loses a lot.
Rakic is a bit weathered.
Yeah.
If he's undefeated, I'm going just off that basis. If you click on that, Ben, will it give us like their ages?
That's our...
Have you got a tail of the tape?
36.
He's a bit
Oh,
older.
shit. Okay.
36. 5. Yeah, big height difference.
Damn. Bet the undefeated guy. That's the what's happening lock of the week.
That's your lock. Put the house on Mazakhanov. bet the kids on him.
Yeah. Bet the kids. Bet the family.
Who's on the undercard for that?
The prelims.
Because
I thought Henry Cejudo might be, but I could be wrong.
no, he's the end of the year card, I think.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
He's the Islam Dara Madalena card. I think friend of the show, Shamrock, is on this card, the Abu Dhabi one, somewhere.
No way.
Yes, I think he is.
That's crazy.
I could be
If
wrong,
it's
though.
true. Yeah, because he's been signed for a bit now. They've just not
Yeah.
got him on there. I was just closing pop-up.
He said he'll come back on.
I don't think he is.
That'd be great. Oh, Chris
Possibly early
Barnett's
prelims.
fighting, though. Have you seen that guy?
Yeah, Chris Barnett's sick.
He's
Isn't he?
insane.
My favourite kind of heavyweight there.
Yeah, the big, fat, round kind.
Could even be on the early prelims with it being a debut. I don't know, but
Fuck, why did I have
I
to?
also could be wrong.
I don't know why I picked up a gig. This would have been great just to watch in a bar.
That Rebecca, the lightweight, the 3 down from the top, he's a scrapper. Nathaniel Wood. It's mad that Nathaniel Wood's still on the prelims.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Um,
just finished someone, didn't he?
Yeah, and Nathaniel Wood's very good.
We
Never
do,
heard
for
the fella
any
defend.
UFC fans, we are eventually going to try do live watch-alongs.
Yeah, we do on we'll probably just keep it for Patreon, just for anybody who does want it. Whenever there's like a big card or even just a card that we think's worth watching, we're gonna come to the studio, set it up. Obviously Ben, come down, we're gonna be just probably having beers and
Yeah, man.
doing acid.
And then get home at like 6 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
What's it on?
Huh?
What's it on now? It used to be on BT Sports, isn't it?
It still is, but they're going over to Paramount Plus, so it's like a subscription service thing. So they're getting
That's
the
all right.
pay-per-view all together. So
Mm.
we won't even have to do illegal streams. We can just
Yeah, exactly.
we're not even going to be breaking any laws.
No, that's good. That.
Yeah.
But that's smart for them, man. It's like, look, they're going to take a big money hit out front, but they'll probably get so many people that were doing it illegally. Like, you just
Yeah.
have to make your legal way the most convenient, and people will do it.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Because I think obviously as well in America they would chat like over here, unless it was like a massive card, you wouldn't even need to pay for the pay-per-view. You get it on BT Sports.
Mm.
Yeah.
But then
I'd always just go
in America the pay-per-view is like $80, $90.
But in Canada, you just always go to a bar because it always starts at 8 p.m. It was perfect.
I'd love that, you know. I'd love to just go to a bar and watch the UFC.
It's the best.
It very, very rarely happens. I watched, I think it was Paddy Pimlet's UFC debut in the Seven Oaks.
Oh, yeah. I
Remember when that was on? I don't know if it was his debut.
I think
or
it was
not.
after the roast, you know.
Yeah,
when
it
we
was.
used to do there.
Yeah.
Because I told anyone likes UFC after this show, just stick around because
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
get them to throw the fights on.
It was. That was sick. The pub was going nuts as well in the fight on. It was sick.
I remember that one so well because it was Gustafsson versus Nikita Krylov.
Yeah.
And I told everyone, like, oh, dude, this is crazy that
Yeah.
Gustafsson's an underdog. Krylov's just a
He got
fucking
fucked.
bum.
Yeah.
And Krylov just knocks out Gusty in, like, a round. And I was like, I just lost 20
That was a
pounds.
sad one to see that.
That was brutal. And I felt like such a jackass because I just told someone to bet on him and he just
Oh.
lost money. I'm like,
How long have we recorded for there, Ben?
An hour and 10.
all right.
I'm happy to call it. Get around
Let's-
to Staging Radio. Oh, do you wanted to plug
Oh,
Staging
yeah.
Radio and Kickflip before
Yeah.
we head?
Every other Wednesday, if you're in Manchester, we do an open mic stage and radio. I think Danny will be there most weeks. Ben will be there when he most weeks, I guess,
Yeah, man.
when we're recording. And then and then Monday, every other Monday, my girlfriend Reed does Kickflip Comedy. It's another just open mic for anyone who's ever wanted to try it.
That's in Liverpool in
Diego's Demise.
Diego's Demise.
It's a sick bar, like.
cool bar.
Yeah,
it is a cool bar.
I get to get trash there, but I think it's cheap.
Yeah, it is. It is. Last time I was there, I didn't realise White Claws was still like 4.5%. I was like, oh, it's like a fucking fruity drink in a can. It was like 2%. Nailed 3 of them and 3 pints. And I was like, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, I've had too much to drink.
I remember having 8 White Claws in like 2 hours and was just like,
Fucks you up.
yeah, it's
Really
fun.
fucks you up. Anyway, we're going to get around to the show. Thank you for joining us again. Ben, thank you for being here. Jordan, thank you for being here. Everybody else, thanks for being here.
We'll see you next time.
See you next one. In the next one.